Hello everyone, this is Krishna Shrija. I'm a BBA LLB first year student, now currently interning with Lexis and Company. Now let's discuss about the Uniform Civil Code. We all know that India is a melting pot of many religions and cultures, but and each religion has its own traditions and customs, and it has their own practices. Do you know? So some of the practices are followed by these religions are against our social principles or the principles of our constitution. For example, the system followed by the Hindus in earlier days called sati. This was against the principles of our constitution. And one more practice in Islam called triple talaq. This is also against the principles of our law as it discriminates the woman. So, so to avoid these all, there is a provision in our constitution called under the Article 44. It is called Uniform Civil Code. Basically this is to bring or to get the uniformity among the personal law or among the personal laws regarding the regarding the all people practicing regarding regarding the personal laws to all the citizens of our country. This Article 44 was never came into the implementation. Let's see why this so. Why this law was never implemented, and how this act was originated, and is there any state following this law in our country? We'll see all now. Actually, this law, basically Uniform Civil Code applies to is to bring uniform pattern among the all religions. So it covers the areas like it covers the areas like personal status of the people, and the acquisition and administration of the property, and marriage, divorce, and adoption of a child. So this law covers these three areas. So why this law was never came into implementation? We know that India has a wide diversity. It's very difficult to bring this law into practice because of the conditions in India, because the situation in India is in such a way that in such a manner that if this act was if this provision was implemented, then most of the minorities or many communities are in a fear that they may the personal rights or the practices of their religion gets violated. So this is the main reason for not implementing this law. And this leads to, if this law was implemented, then actually at some point or due even any clause in this act can what to say single clause in any article in this act can violate the or hurt the sentiments of the people. So actually this law was avoided by the communities like Muslims, Christians, etc., and mostly many minorities don't want this law to be implemented. The set of people who don't opponents of this act or this law are called secularists, and there are some communities in India who want this law to be implemented, like Bharatiya Janata Party, Vishwa Hindu Parishad, and Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh. These communities want this law to be implemented, and these set of people are called as communalists. So now what is the origin of this act? Earlier, during the rule of British government, in the year of 1840, the British government codified the law, uniform the laws of laws regarding evidence, contracts, and crimes in India, but they left these personal laws intentionally because these may lead to the wide protests over the country, or these may bring more violence in the country. So they left this law intentionally. But after the demands of reformers, they they came up with some acts called some acts to prevent the discrimination, like uh, uh, to prevent the discrimination of women, like by avoiding or by preventing, I mean by avoiding the practices like sati, etc. So in the year 1946, I mean, when the Constituent Assembly was set up, and it was during the drafting of Constitution, this provision was debated for a long time, and after the debates, many debates and discussions, finally a single line about the Article 44 was mentioned in the Constitution. I mean, about the Uniform Civil Code. Uniform Civil Code was mentioned in Article 44 of the Constitution under the DPSPs, I mean Directive Principles of State Policy. In these policies, this article, I mean this provision called Uniform Civil Code was mentioned. So this is all about the Uniform Civil Code in our country. Yeah, one more thing is that in our country only Goa follows only in Goa the Uniform Civil Code was implemented. So when the Goa was liberated and got freedom from the Portuguese, they adopted the law. They adopted the laws of the Portuguese, and one such law was Uniform Civil Code. So if a person, I mean, if a Muslim person who registers their marriage under the in Goa, then he cannot practice polygamy. So this is all about the Uniform Civil Code. So that's all. Thank you.